Show the bump. Good morning, vlog. Welcome to another week in my life. I have just gotten off a red eye. We are coming off of a contract, and now Kayla came to pick me up from the airport. Yay! So exciting. We're actually going to a market today. I don't know. It's like a what would you just? It's a maker's market, is what it's called.
Yeah.
A craft market, but
the best one in town.
They have it's once a year, and they have this one coffee roaster place that I really love called Old Rock Coffee. They make my favorite coffee ever called Christmas Jazz, which is only available during the Christmas time. But we're gonna go see what's happening, and Julie is gonna be there. Julie was in Kayla's wedding, if you saw that vlog. So let's go to the Maker's Market, y'all.
Made it.
This is Julie's booth. Julie, tell us what you make.
So I make handmade dog leashes, so everything is hand dyed and hand tied. And here they are.
She got so much stuff. This is her. How cute. There's a lot of booths. It's quite busy in here. This is just one little section. Goes all the way around. We left the market, but we're at Ramaco's because I have booked a trip to Antarctica for November. So Kayla is just judging me as I try on some lovely base layers. These are on sale, so we're gonna get these. And we got some thick woolly socks. I tried on some waterproof pants, but the large is too small, the extra large is too large, so Mama's just resting her cankles. Gonna go look at some waterproof backpacks. I am home. So Kayla picked me up from the airport, which was so lovely of her, and we went to the Maker's Market, and I only got one thing, but technically three at the Maker's Market. I got some popcorn. Whoops. I got salted maple, I got movie butter, and I got dill pickle, but I gave the dill pickle to my brother-in-law because my sister is gonna destroy that. They were 3 for $30. It was very, very packed over there, but I think the reason why is because they're only open from 10 to 12, so everybody goes at the same time. Like, I saw so many people over there, but yeah, that's all I got there. I then went to Ramaco's, which you guys saw in the change room. I bought some merino wool base layers, so like long johns, a top and pants, and some thick socks because, as I mentioned, I'm going to Antarctica. While I was on my contract, one of my colleagues, we were just talking and discovered that we both want to go to Antarctica, so we made it happen. We've paid a deposit. It's happening in November, so now I need to start getting stuff for that, which I want to slowly start buying, but also it's off season right now. Like, it's spring, so all of the stuff for the winter should be on sale, so it's the time to buy. Yeah, we're now back home. The dogs are so excited, and I wanted to show you guys because while I was in Prince Rupert, I also got some more stuff. So let me just go to my room and I'll show you that. Okay, so I'm in my room now. I got some stuff in Prince Rupert. So I work in a little community called Lax Kw'alaams this past contract, and it's a 45-minute ferry away from Prince Rupert. Prince Rupert is like it's a popular tourist destination because the cruise ships dock in Prince Rupert. So they have a lot of cute little like crafty stores. It's adorable. I got these magical as fuck socks because they remind me of Brittany. Anything that has a mushroom on it or bees, and it has both. So had to get these. And I got some of these. So these are Saks underwears, but they have fish on them because I always buy James these underwears. He loves them, and I like to pick the fun designs, so that's what I do. I got some little booties because Miss Kayla is pregnant, as I've mentioned and as you've seen. So little bee booties, because her baby shower theme is bees. And lastly, I got this. This is the coolest thing to me. Like, look at the colors on this guy. They had a bunch of different ones. I almost got one that had like a worried face like him, but he had brown eyes and he wasn't colorful. Like, this looks like a fall leaf. He was just brown. But I love the colors on this guy. This is $50 and so cool. So that's all the stuff that I got in Prince Rupert. I forgot to show you guys, but I also got this. If I can get it out. Yeah, I got this for Mama Linda. It's a wind chime, but it's a mushroom. Isn't that so cute? I bought this in Prince Rupert as well. So she's going to get that when I see her next time. We went to the hardware store. We bought a giant sheet of plywood to replace the shitty floor in the playhouse at my parents' house. Paintbrushes, we got some paint, and we went to lovely little Tim Hortons and got, this is a tangerine slushy of sorts. It's not the best. Put some Prosecco in there. Now we're gonna paint.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. The lady at the paint store told us that we actually could not paint, so we're gonna do my sister's playhouse first. This one's way smaller, and hopefully we'll have time to dry. Good morning. I was a bad vlogger yesterday, but we spent about 3 hours yesterday painting this frickin' godforsaken playhouse. It looks phenomenal though. Let me see if I can show you. These windows are all full of kids' fingerprints. Do you see that? Wow. So yeah, that took us a long time and it was so hot yesterday. And then we left here, went to get a pedicure, which I took a little clip of. It was all right.
You did not get a pedicure.
Sorry, I just got a color change. The guy was judging me hardcore. He's like, you need a pedicure. You have so much dead skin. And I was like, fuck right off, dude. Anyways, after that, oh, before that, actually, I made nachos here. So everybody had some nachos. And then after our pedicure, we played Plunder for hours. And my sister ended up winning. So that was our day yesterday. Got home, it was like 11. And went to bed. Now this morning, Mama Linda came over, did some chickens with my mom. And my parents are leaving tomorrow to go to Montreal. So I'm in charge of the chickens for 3 days, I think. Today, I'm at my sister's house and we're going to make some New Zealand meat pies. So I'm just cooking some onions right now, but we're going to make beef and cheese meat pies, and hopefully they're fantastic. I will show you the process of that. So far, we have our minced beef and garlic and onion gelatinous mixture outside, and just so it can cool down. You're supposed to put it in the fridge for like 2 hours, but it's very hot, so we just put it on the ground outside. It looks like dog vomit a little bit. It'll cool down, and then we'll put it in the fridge for it to continue to cool off, and then we can make our actual pies. So going well. That took a lot less time than I thought it was going to so far, and a lot easier than I thought so far. So happy. Alrighty, we're making the pie crust. So we're supposed to roll them out and let them chill for 30 minutes. So we got some that look, they're supposed to overhang, but we didn't know that until we already started. So we're gonna hope that these work, but these ones are overhanging, which is good. And this is now chilled. So we're just gonna make our dough, let it cool, and then stuff it. A little update. Our pie pastry and mixture was supposed to make 12 little muffin tin pies. And it made 4 normal sized meat pies. So we have 4 like this. They're just in the freezer. They have to chill for 15 minutes and then we can cook them for like, I'm gonna say about 30 minutes because like I said, she was making little muffin tins. So we'll see. But I think I will be going home and my sister will be baking them because it's already pretty late in the afternoon and I would like to go do some stuff at home. So we'll see how those turn out on another day. Hi guys. I ditched you guys yesterday after being at my sister's house making pies. Well, I went back. The pies look fantastic. I did not try one yet, but it was chaotic at my sister's house, so I did not vlog. I also then spent the rest of my evening with my dad, going to somebody's house, picking up a trailer, going to my grandpa's house, dropping the trailer off, etc., etc. Now, this morning, my parents both left really early this morning. I am now in charge of all of the chickens once again. So Mama Linda came over this morning. We did all the chickens. They're good. It is a gloomy day today, but I am going to town today because my Antarctica trip, it seems like Mountain Warehouse has some like base layers on sale. So I want to go see if that's just online or if they have some in store. Go try some on. Hopefully I can get some base layers. We'll see. And then I need to go get some stuff so that we can change my oil in my car this weekend. I will be going to Chatham, coming right off of my next contract, and we will be taking my car. So I need to change my oil because I'm due. Yeah, the dogs seem very depressed that my parents are gone, and now I'm ditching them, so they're not very happy. But it is what it is. You guys get to come with me and go to the mall. Yeah, I like these. They're like extreme water repellent pants, and they're 50% off. But I want them in a short because they're way too long. And these are too big. And these are also a different version of the splash pant, but they're less waterproof. So I'm gonna see if they have these online in short. Okay guys, I went to Mountain Warehouse. I tried on some pants and I did like the one pair of pants that I tried on. Apparently they were men's sizes and I did not know. So whoops, I tried on the women's version of them and still like it. So I did not buy them because they're regular lengths, so they're actually quite long on me, but I'm gonna order them online. They're on sale for $80 instead of $159. Fuck yeah. So that's in my cart. And then they did not have any base layers in store. They said that they just pulled them all. So I was looking online again and they have base layers on sale for like $30 for a top, $40 for a pant instead of like 80 something dollars, which is, so I'm gonna purchase all those when I get home and I can do it on my laptop. And then I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and I got some stuff that I needed. So got this, and then this is just a toner because I ran out of my toner this morning, so I needed one. And then I have been looking a lot of places for this. It's the Burt's Bees foot cream. I love this stuff and I'm running low and I've been having a hard time finding it, so I don't know if they're like getting rid of this because a lot of people think it smells disgusting, but honestly, put this on before you go to bed, put some socks on. Your feet are so soft the next day, it's crazy. And I've been putting it on Moose's paws because his paws are so dry, so pick this up. And lastly, I got some deodorant. So this is not very exciting, but coconut deodorant, and I guess this brand is made in Canada. There was a little Canada sign and it's not tested on animals, so I'm gonna try this out. I've never tried this brand out before, but there was a little Canada sign, so I was like, okay, guess we're doing it. Now I'm just at Home Sense and Winners. I'm gonna go see if they have any base layers for sale or any like pants that I think that I could wear on the cruise. Like, I don't want to say like splash pants, but like, I don't know, like a utility pant of sort. Not that I'm a utility woman, but something that I can wear over top a base layer underneath a splash pant that's comfortable and moisture wicking, just in case. That's what I'm looking for. So, and I also realized that I have 2 sports bras left at my house because I left some at James's house. So I literally only have 2 sports bras. But I went to Lululemon. They didn't have any on sale, so I didn't buy any. But if they have some at Winners that I like, I might get some sports bras. So let's go to Winners. What a successful day so far. We made it to Winners. I did not find base layers yet, but I did find some of those like active pants. So we have these ones, waterproof. These ones, they're They're an interesting material, so we're gonna try these. And then I found sports bras, and then these are dresses because I'm also going to Fiji. So let's see what works. LOL. These are large. I feel like a sausage stuffed in here. These are a no. Also, this mirror, disgusting. But if I sat down, I'd break these. These are in a large, but they're like too big and too long, too frumpy. I think this is a no. Actually ended up getting a bunch of stuff at Winners, but I'll show you guys when I get home. Mostly flower pots, coffee. I did get sports bras, which was nice. And I got cards for Mother's Day and Father's Day. And anyways, I'll show you all that when I get home. Now I'm at La Viajo's outlet because for Fiji, they actually have really good deals at this outlet. So we're going to go see if we have bathing suits and cover-ups and stuff that I can find for reasonable prices. And then there is a Under Armour outlet over there that I get a discount at as well. So might go see over there if they have like pants and base layers and stuff. La Viajo's. There was like one bathing suit that I saw that I kind of liked, but when I only find like one thing that I like, I don't like to go to the change room and get completely naked to try on one thing. So I let it be. And now I'm actually really hungry and it's 3 o'clock and I've only had a smoothie. So I think I'm actually just gonna go. I don't want to go to Under Armour because I feel like I'm gonna have a headache soon. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna go back home. That is the plan right now. So yeah, let's go. I'm back home. Let me show you what I got at Winners. So big plant pot because there's a plant on the table that looks like it's dying all the time, and I think it may be root bound. So I'm gonna repot it into this, which is only $12.99. Inside of this, we got toasted southern pecan coffee, and from the same brand, hazelnut creme. So I'm gonna bring one of those on my contracts with me. See how that is. They were $8 each. Then I got another big plant pot. This one's to replace one of the plant pots that I have in my room, who also I believe needs a little bit of an upgrade. I think they're also root bound. This one was $19.99. And inside of this, I got a bunch of stuff. So, Father's Day card for my dad. So cute. We got a Mother's Day card for my mom, and it looks like a work resume, which I thought was super fun. And I like how they have different cards at Winners. Like when you go to the Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, it's all the same kind of stuff. These are creative, so I like that. Then I got this hat because one, summer's coming up. This is Levi's. It's nice and thin, and I will not wear a hat outside unless it's a bucket hat. Mine are like from the dollar store, so this is a nice upgrade. $20 for this one. And then I got another one, but this one's the North Face. And this one has a little thingamajig, so you can't lose it outside if it's windy or if you're doing activities, which I thought was fun. So this one was $30. 2 bucket hats. Then got some Puma bras. These are sports bras, so I can wear them to work. Those are nice and comfy. Got some dog treats. I have gotten them little fishy treats before from Winners, and they love them. This is the brand. I've gotten them in the past like twice before, so they're dried sardines. They love this, but there was none left, so I'm hoping that these will be fine. These are Kaplan fish. So they're a little bit bigger than the sardines, like this. These are really small, but bleh, they all smell just as disgusting, and I hope that they like these ones. Some sunscreen. So this is some Coral Reef sunscreen, safe for the water. Decided to get this because I've been seeing it everywhere. This is on sale for $20, and when you go to Fiji, you need to have a water safe sunscreen for their reefs and their water. So I figured I'd get my little bottle of this and SPF 50 because I'm super white and I burn so fast, and I love to put the SPF 50 cream on my tattoos, you know? That's everything. That's all that I got, guys. Oh, and I also went to Napa and I got oil and a car filter so that we can do that this weekend, hopefully. Yeah, that's my lovely haul for today. I don't know if I'm gonna do much else today, but I will repot these plants, so yeah. Hi guys. It is much later, but I don't know if you can hear me. It's very windy, but I repotted like 8 to 12 plants. That's what I've been doing outside because it's nice and sunny. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the sun? Wow. We're now coming outside with the chickens. We're gonna go pick up some eggs and then eat some supper. And then, woo, let's just get inside so you can hear me. Whew. Okay, yeah, so I basically repotted all those plants, like I said, with the winter pots, and then I started doing my mom's plants, and anyways, downward spiral. So here we are now. We're gonna go get all the eggs from all the chickens, and then my mom has some chickens in the incubator that should all be hatched by this evening, so I have to go put some bands on their legs. Wish me some luck. You guys will come with me because I've never done that in my life. And I did go on Mountain Warehouse and I bought a bunch of stuff online, like literally waterproof top layer pants. I got base layers on sale. I got a bunch of merino wool socks. I got mittens and a hat on sale. Like literally I got like $250 off of my order. And then I went to Columbia, bought some like indoor pants and 2 sweaters. I think that's all. Oh, and another pair of socks because I was $11 away from free shipping, so I got some other socks. But what a success, because it's off season right now. Everything is on sale, and I'm very thrilled about it because it's all expensive stuff, right? So yeah, super happy. Let's get some eggs. 1 chicken coop done. Other chicken coop to go. All right, you guys are on top of another incubator. So if you hear a low buzzing sound, that's what that is. But I have all these lovely little chicks. Whoa, there's 1, 2, 4. And we're gonna put little bands on their legs. It's just a little elastic, basically. Look at how little it is. And you just put it around their little leg. Hi, cutie. You're so little. Look at how cute he is. What? You're gonna fall. Hey, give me your little leg. Four. We're just missing 1. Which one of you doesn't have a band? You? You don't have a band. Oh, there we go. And then I add these to the bigger chicken pen. Okay, we have 2 more babies to do. These ones are tiny little guys, just 2. We also have this whole incubator here, but this little guy over here was just born not too long ago. He's still really wet. So we're gonna wait till tomorrow morning because they have to be dry to come out of here. And this is the pen where all the little babies got added to. Oh, this one already figured it out. Oh no, that's a bigger one. So the tiny little babies are like here. And the other ones here, they're a couple days old. So they're gonna figure it out. But they're so cute. Aww. Okay, my tasks are done for the day. I'm gonna go take a bath. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, the vlog. Today, last day of this vlog, okay? We are at my grandpa's house and we are redoing the entire roof. So, you can't tell right now, but maybe I show you this. His roof looked like this, and we're now putting this. They're all on the back side of the house right now, but me and my sister came over today to try to help a little bit because they've been at it for 2 days now. So today she's a working girl. Yeah, I will update you a little bit later. Okay, we're almost on the roof. Woohoo! I'm now on barbecue duty. You see that? We be making hamburgers and hot dogs. Woohoo! And then we're gonna ditch them.
Who's ditching who?
I have slacked, but it's okay. We're home now. We had supper here. I made everybody hot dogs and hamburgers. We left them at my grandpa's house, and me and my sister came home. We had steak with my mom for Mother's Day because my mom was also babysitting my sister's kid. And then we ate some of this cake, but let me show you because it was so cute. Oh, it was a whole heart. I said, Mom, so cute. So yeah, we've had dessert. We've cleaned the house. I'm about to go take a shower, and that's like pretty much gonna be the end of my day, I wanna say. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I know it was a very dull week in my life, but I'm only home for 1 week between contracts, so it is what it is. And in my next vlog, I'm gonna be going to Chatham with Kayla to see Alexi, so that'll be a little bit of a funner weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. It was a very busy week.
It was a busy week, but anyway, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Stay tuned for that one, and have a magical week.